Get the Pulitzer Prize ready.
No.
Oh my goodness, Tom Haberstroh. Yahoo Sports. A 6,000 word opus with first-hand video evidence of something we've also always suspected, but Tom has blown the lid off it.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Michael Jordan's 1988 Defensive Player of the Year award, Fugazi.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
So Michael Jordan, that year that he was chasing the Defensive Player of the Year award on the road, when there was seemingly, a neutral scorekeeper, but at home, those numbers jumped to 5.5. Now, was he just better at home than on the road?
Are you serious right now, bro?
But this is just Defensive Player of the Year, so it's just the stocks, just steals and blocks. Tom Haberstroh, full game footage where he could watch and track every single play of 6 Jordan home games in 1988.
I want you to hear the non-logical, idiotic point he's trying to make out of 6 home games as irrefutable evidence, even though they play 41 home games at home and 41 home games on the road. But he's going to use 6 as a sample size to indicate this.
The game film in those 6 games, Michael Jordan had 12 steals. How many extra steals could they have given him? 2, 3? He had 12. The box score, 28!
So let me get this straight, Nick Wright. So the statisticians prepared to give him 28 extra steals to lock and secure the Defensive Player of the Year award and not care about the remainder of the season and other voters that had different votes that counted towards the Defensive Player of the Year, but yet somehow this makes all the difference. Idiotic thought process.
There was a game where they credited Michael Jordan with more steals than the other team had turnovers.
LeBron James, Rich Paul, Nick Wright, the Klutch Sport. You guys are nothing but idiots that are trying to prove this idiotic narrative that LeBron is the GOAT. And now you're digging at the bottom of the barrel to find something that sticks. I've been just throwing a pile of shit and nothing is sticking, and this is the best y'all got. Jesus Christ, man.
Might put a little different hue on the old GOAT conversation. Everyone should read it.
No.
Tom Haberstroh. This is you know what I call this? Real journalism.
You're an idiot!
You might say, Nick, if you haven't read it and it just dropped a few minutes ago, how do you have all this info? I might have been aware that something like this was coming. I might have been behind the scenes consulting on the project.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You know what's very hilarious about this brain-dead, idiotic point they're trying to prove is they picked this year specifically. They didn't do any other investigations because in the next year, he averages close to 3 steals a game. Why you didn't look into 6 home games when he averaged 2.9 steals the following year? You picked the year where he won the Defensive Player of the Year because in their pea-sized idiotic brain, they think if they discredit the Defensive Player of the Year, that's going to put him on the same level as Michael Jordan or even better. This is how Klutch Sport narrative in their brain think when they think they can put an argument this idiotic. These guys been throwing shit at the wall and they're trying to figure out what can stick. And nothing is sticking because everything they come up with is refuted with just facts and just basic logic. This is like digging at the bottom of the barrel and you're trying to find something, and Nick Wright must have thought he had his aha moment, said, look, they're inflating his steals. He can't be this good defensively. Here's the only logical fallacy with that. Michael, 9-time first team all defense, LeBron 5. So if you want to take away that, you're still not going to be a better defensive player than him individually. So your argument has no weight. And I actually went back to see if that article to read it, and this is what I got. So even the internet knows that Nick Wright and Klutch Sport is full of bullshit, and nobody's falling for this idiocy that you're trying to pull. This narrative is not working. So get used to it, Klutch Sport.